was a road crossing. Look. So we're at the Sacramento Train Museum.
And what are we going to do here today?
We are going to look at the trains and have fun.
All right, let's go.
Hi, sit in the seats if you want. That's the engineer's seat there to run the train. This is the fireman's side over here to run the boiler. Second biggest steam engine in the U.S. Weighs over 1 million pounds, 6,000 horsepower.
Looks like that they ripped that one apart, man.
Oh, yeah?
So, this is supposed to be a simulation. It's supposed to be a simulation of what it would be like on the train.
Hey, bud. You can. You even knew the word simulation. I was impressed. Pretty cool, huh? Now, what are you in the 6th grade?
No, I'm in 3rd grade.
You're in 3rd? You're tall then, huh?
Hello,
how are you?
Good. Do you know how to get upstairs?
Upstairs at the end of that railway post office.
Okay. Wait, Daddy, I want to do a really good one. Stop rolling.
Hi there.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Did you know you walked into a post office when you walked into that door?
I did?
Yeah, this is a post office. They don't do them anymore, but they used to in the old days. They used to run a regular post office here.
Oh, yeah.
Look out here. We have a post out there. The mailbag. Can you see the mailbag sitting out there? And this is what's going to happen. This mailbag that's out on that post is going to go boom, stick right in there. You're going to pull it in, let that down. Now the easy part, you have to deliver the mail too, right? Just toss it out in one of these mailbags. That's the easy part. But that's how you pick up and deliver mail without stopping the train. The guys with the hard job, staying right here, they had to memorize 744 of these slots where the mail's going.
Wow.
And they can't make mistakes because they have to sort it out by the time they get to the next station or whatever. It's got to be in the right slot. Okay. Now, do you like dog stories? The year is 1888. Albany, New York. It's a winter night and it's really cold. That poor little dog doesn't have a home. He's a stray dog sitting out in the cold. He notices one building, the door's open just a little bit. So he sticks his nose in there. It's night, there's nobody there, and it's warm in there. So at least he has one night, a nice warm place to sleep. So he curls up in these bags, he goes to sleep. He's in a post office. Dogs aren't allowed in the post office.
Yeah.
Okay, so the workers come in the morning. James and Owen's their names. They come in, they see the little dog there. They don't have the heart to put him out in the cold. But they better think of a good story when their supervisor comes. So when the supervisor comes in and says, "Oh, that's Owen's dog. Must have followed him from home or something." And of course, Owen's working. He can't take him back. So the supervisor says, "Okay, if he doesn't cause any trouble, he can stay." Of course, you know what happened. The next day, the dog's back. The following day, the dog's back. He attaches himself to these workers. Wherever they go, this dog goes. They gave him a name. It's Owney, O-W-N-E-Y. We're not sure the exact derivation of that name, but Owney's his name. They have to take the mail out in a horse-drawn wagon. We're talking 1890s now. Owney's on the wagon with them. So they're going around their rounds, and every day they do this. But one day they came back, and they noticed they're missing one of the bags of mail. You do not lose the U.S. mail. They're in big trouble. But Owney's gone too. What happened? So they frantically get that wagon turned around. They go back on their tracks. Fortunately, there alongside the road is their bag of mail. And guess who's laying there guarding it for them? Owney. Well, he's also helping them load the trains. Just like this one. The mail comes on the train, and Owney, day after day, he's helping them load the train. One day, the train takes off from Albany to New York City. Owney forgot to get off. He's going to New York City. What's going to happen to the little dog now? Fortunately, somebody in New York City says, "That must be that dog we heard so much about in Albany." So every post office would have a little pin that they would put on their parcels designating that's where it came from. Somebody gets the idea, we'll just put one on his collar and put him on the next train back to Albany, which they did. Now, Owney must have really enjoyed this, because believe it or not, this is all a true story. Believe it or not, Owney the dog visited every one of those cities.
You did?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Now, if you were born back in the 1890s, you would be lucky to travel maybe 25 miles from that spot your entire life. And yet this little dog went all over America, right? He became famous. It wasn't good enough he went all the way to the United States. Someone decided, you know, we do international mail. They made arrangements, they even got a little suitcase for him, which I understand might have had a blanket, a brush, and maybe some treats, dog treats or something. Believe it or not, they sent this dog all the way around the world on a steamship.
Wow.
They made arrangement, the next steamship knew that they had to pick him up and put him on the next one and everything, so he actually went all the way around the world. It took him 4 months to complete this trip. But the part I like best is he gained 6 pounds. Everybody was feeding him. He was a celebrity.
Oh, look at this. Now we're in the diner. This looks like if you were probably going to have a family, you would take this seat. And if you did not really have a family, you would probably take this seat. This is the golden spike.
And what did they use it for?
They used it for the last nail in the in Union Pacific.